Danny, what's up? How you doing?
George, I'm trying.
Okay. So chaotic sitting is suspended for today.
Oh, we can't do a chaotic
Yes,
sitting today.
so
No.
we can only say happy birthday to Veronica Comey. Fantastic sports journalist doing a wonderful job. I hope you enjoy your birthday. You know, it would have been on another level if it was a chaotic sitting, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's unfortunate.
Enjoy.
Look, George, 194 people have died after all that has gone down yesterday, and after what we are hearing from government and the police, what we are seeing the police do. I think out of respect for these 194 people, we're just going to be quiet. But there's still a number of birthdays that I want to do. Yao Eje Dankwa is our anchor at 123 FM, 123 99.7 FM in Tamale. So Yao is sitting behind the console in Tamale now. Good morning. Have a super day.
Thanks.
Jemima Tego of WAEC, today marks your birthday. Your siblings, Harriet Nadede Tego of Afram Publications and Neokai Tego and Niyama Tego, both in USA, wish you a happy birthday. May God shower you with his bountiful blessings. Good morning. Happy birthday.
Good morning, everybody. So let's get straight into it. The Sports Center.
Of course, and the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FPAC blows your pain away, and multi-TV just thrills. Cowbell Gold Energy for winners. Now catch the chills and thrills at the grand finale of the FA Cup live at the Wembley Stadium in London. Simply book your Emirates flights from now till 28th February 2019 on mtn.com.gh with special promo code GHMTNCU. Pay for your tickets with MTN Momo and enjoy up to 30% discount on fares to various destinations. You could also be part of the 3 lucky customers to win tickets to watch the grand finale of the Emirates FA Cup live in London. The more you fly, the better your chance to win. Don't miss this opportunity. Terms and conditions apply. Now, we've made the move. We've moved to our new state-of-the-art head office, an edifice that embodies our continued growth, support for our communities, our drive for innovation, and our optimism for the future. You're welcome to number 87 Independence Avenue, close to the Aqua J interchange. As we commence this chapter in our rich history from this new head office, we will continue to support the trade and investment activities of many generations of Ghanaians. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Here for good. And of course, we get into the Sports Center. It's a sad morning, but sports must go on. Delivered hot as always. And coming up, there's a lot to look forward to this weekend with the major leagues in Europe. And obviously, the attention will be on the Manchester derby.
Bounce down, it's deflected, it's in! Manchester City have scored! And little David Silva in the 6-yard box. It bounced up for him. Cross into the area. It's been missed by Dowd. Rashford is there! Scores! 1-1! United equalise in stoppage time at the end of the first half. And United supporters, well, it's relief as much as anything else. It's 1-1.
In the penalty area, tries to lob the goalkeeper and succeeds. Superbly taken by Aguero.
And that's Smalling! And Manchester United have completely turned it around. City 2, United 3.
Manchester United, Manchester City preview to come. There's also Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich to look forward to. And AC Milan, Juventus. But first, New Hearts Seville coach Kim Grant has stated his readiness to restore the club's glory days. Now, the former Black Stars player was unveiled yesterday after signing a 3-year deal. Aside his role as head coach, he would also serve as the club's director of football. Coach Grant says he's up to the challenge.
That's the biggest club in Ghana, and for me, it's a fantastic challenge. I can easily stay at Elmina Sharks and be comfortable, but I want challenges. I've challenged myself every move I've made in my career as a player and as a coach, and I want challenging myself, and I want to really take this club forward. It's been in consolidation state for a long time, and I think it's needed the right direction, the right people on the board level, right down to competent people who are able to actually bring the success that this club deserves. It's been too long, and it needs stability, and I know the history. I know the hunger this club wants, and I believe that I can bring that togetherness and that positivity and that drive to make this club successful again. And that's what's brought me to this football club, because it's the biggest club in Ghana with a huge fan base. They desperately need success. I believe this is a new era for the club, new direction, and it will happen.
Well, Coach Kim Grant's appointment and announcement excites Hearts Managing Director Mark Noonan, who insists the former Elmina Sharks coach will be given the needed support to succeed.
Kim, as our Director of Football, is going to have the final voice terms of who plays on the field, who we're recruiting, obviously in consultation with me as his CEO, and I don't make decisions without ensuring that I've got board support as well. So we're all going to work together to make sure we give Kim the tools that he needs to win matches.
Away from Hearts of Oak, and veteran coach J.E. Sapon has lauded Coach Kwesi Appiah for inviting the U brothers for Ghana's AFCON qualifier against Ethiopia next week. Andre and Jordan are back in the team for the first time in over a year, and J.E. Sapon thinks the timing is right.
I think the return of the Ayew brothers, for me, is good for the Black Stars. And if you even go back to think about the inclusion of Kobia Samoa in the team, then with Wakasu, it means he wants to rely on the old guys. And I always give the credit to the coach. The coach follows what philosophy he has for his team. He will be held reliable and responsible for any mishap. So he also goes that way to get his players who will help him deliver a good result for his team. So for now, for me, I would say kudos to Kwesi Appiah in inviting the Ayew brothers to come back. Of course, they have not been scoring, they have not been having a good form. So for me, I mean, it's good for Kwesi to bring them.
National team news. Away from the Black Stars, and the Black Maidens have arrived in Uruguay for this year's FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. The Ghana delegation is in the Uruguayan capital city, that's Montevideo, where they'll play all Group A matches. Leader of delegation, Lutia Kinting, is looking forward to a successful tournament.
We'll have a general meeting with the girls and let them know why we are here. We did that in Brazil anyway, but I think we need to still repeat it because these are young ones. They might have forgotten one or two things. So keep on reminding them. Then tomorrow when we leave our hotel at around 12:30, as we've been told by the TLO, then we will see what we have to do. But normal training will also start tomorrow.
In boxing, one of Ghana's biggest potentials in the lightweight division, George Red Tiger Ashi, is set to light up the Bukom Boxing Arena tonight for the Fist of Fury fight night 3. Ashi, who previously held the WBO Africa lightweight belt, wants to work his way back into the rankings to push his long-standing dream of becoming a world champion. He faces Kole Collison, who has won 16 out of 24 fights in what will be a thriller of a bout at the arena. Ashi, who holds a record of 28 wins, 5 losses and a draw, tells Joy Sports he's ready.
Very well, because in boxing you have to prepare for the fight. I'm preparing all the time. It's a warm-up fight, and I think I'm preparing for the warm-up fight. After this fight, I think I'm fighting 22nd December in Kabit promotion. I think I'm going to improve this time for organize that. I'm still a tiger. All the time I'm in the gym. All my fans, they know what I can do, they know what I can make, and I think they have to come by numbers. And you have to come early for the fight because they know what I can do.
Joy Sports Center editor Ridwan Ibrahim Asante has been off his decks and found out about the only food Olympics in the world, which will end this weekend in the Gulf Shores of Alabama, USA. There are 10 categories and each winner pockets $10,000.
It started 7 years ago when we realized food competition was becoming a serious endeavor for a lot of cooks.
That's Mike McLeod, president of the World Food Championship, the largest food sports competition taking place here at the Orange Beach in Alabama, USA. There is no qualifier coming from Ghana or an African country. So I have been finding out from Melissa J. Campbell, a consultant for the event, if chefs or home cooks from our part of the world can compete in future editions.
I do think it's possible for a competitor from the tropics and or Ghana or other countries to come to the World Food Championship and be successful. Last year they had a competitor from Tanzania, which was great.
Now this is how the competition works. 500 plus teams are packed in the kitchen arena to prepare 5,000 dishes, and the officials to supervise the contestants, who are known as referees instead of referees.
My name is Chad Scroggins. I'm one of the judges for the World Food Championship here. I'm part of the Team Alabama. We judge the competitors in each category based on execution, appearance, and taste.
Go Ghana LLC, a private firm, is collaborating with the World Food Championship to get a franchise for a 3-year period in order for Ghana also to be noticed on the international food map and to promote the country as a foodie destination. Ridwan Ibrahim Asante from the WAF Orange Beach in Gulf Shores, Alabama, for the Joy Sports Center.
Thank you, Ridwan. Now the CAF Champions League final second leg is on tonight with Esperance de Tunis hosting Akli at the Stade Olympique in Tunis. Now, Esperance must overturn a 3-1 deficit from the first leg last week to be crowned champions of this year's competition. Akli coach Patrice Carteron knows they have an advantage but is guarding against complacency.
It will be a very difficult match for us. ES Tunis have been excellent through to the African Champions League final. Our goal is to win through during the 90 minutes of play. It will be a great match with the supporters who will stand by our team in order to back up what we did in the first leg. We're going to perform to the best of our ability and we are ready for it.
Let's talk a bit about the Europa League there because Olivier Giroud scored his first goal after 794 minutes really to put Chelsea into the last 32 of the Europa League there. The France international who had not scored under Sarri headed in Emerson's cross at the near post early in the second period to maintain the Blues' 100% Group L record. Arsenal fair forward Danny Welbeck has suffered a very big injury after he was carried off a stretcher during the side's Europa League game against Sporting Lisbon on Thursday. It ended goalless at the Emirates Stadium, but the Gunners of course secure a place in the last 32 and will be looking forward to that. So what's up this weekend? You know, the top liner in the English Premier League is the Manchester derby between Manchester United and Manchester City at the Etihad at Sunday. So we could quickly do a preview here and hear from Manchester City and get into one of their players, Aymeric Laporte.
Last year I didn't play, but I felt how is the derby of Manchester. So thinking about Sunday, obviously I'm excited, but also aware that it's going to be a difficult game, but confident at the same time because we are in a good moment. Obviously they have come back from a few games in recent fixtures, but we need to prepare as always we do, focus on what we have to do.
Well, Jose Mourinho should be very excited going up to face Manchester City after beating Juventus.
I think we played this season against Chelsea and Juventus away, the two best teams that we faced this season, and we played very well in both. Very well in both. We want to play well, we want to go to every stadium, and doesn't matter the team, and we play. Then, if they are better than us, they win. If they have more potential than us, they win. If we make mistakes and we pay for the mistakes, we lose. But I want the feeling of doesn't matter where we go to compete.
Now let's quickly find out what to expect elsewhere around Europe. Here's Joy Sports' Moses Yeboah.
A real buzz is expected in and around Signal Iduna Park as Borussia Dortmund hosts Bayern Munich in the new edition of the Klassiker in the last game of the day on Saturday in the Bundesliga. The difference between this and the most previous derbies is that Dortmund will be the team to head into it with more confidence. They may still be quite away of pole position, but under the stewardship of Gennaro Gattuso, there are recent encouraging signs that AC Milan is making its way back to the top. On Sunday, those credentials will be given an almighty test when current Serie A champions and table topper Juventus visit the San Siro looking to maintain the only unbeaten record in the league. In the Spanish La Liga leaders, Barcelona will host Real Betis at the Camp Nou this weekend, hoping to extend their lead, while rivals Real Madrid, who seem to be enjoying a mini revival, travel to Celta Vigo. Atletico Madrid square up to Athletic Bilbao. There's an intriguing contest in French Ligue 1 on Sunday evening as struggling Monaco hosts reigning champions and unbeaten PSG. Thierry Henry could use this game as a wiper if they win to clear all doubt of a possible early sacking, as the France legend is yet to taste victory in his first senior management role with boyhood club.
Well, just about it, but I have to talk about this because the quest to find the top 6 finalists to represent Ghana in the Pan-African Championship of the Motivator Challenge will continue this Saturday in Takoradi. Remember, last weekend, 10 contestants were recruited in Accra, and the same number will be picked in Takoradi before Kumasi and the Tamale auditions. We'll be keeping tabs on that. But you know what, Danny? This afternoon at 1:10, we have the locker room and we're going to be previewing all these big games, plus talk about your Liverpool. Is there anything wrong with Liverpool? Is there cause for alarm? Their performances against the big sides, have not been really good.
Yeah,
Last season, you were dealing with the big sides very well. So we'll be talking about it. But in the midst of all of that, we have a special guest joining us, and that is something really big. Former Arsenal legend, let me just make it Arsenal legend, Robert Pires.
Wow. Wow.
I just can't wait.
Is coming
today
today.
to the locker room.
1:10 p.m.
1:10 p.m.
Wow.
Barclays are making this possible for us, and there is a lot more coming there. So remember that he is in town for the Barclays Premier League promotion, which comes up tomorrow. It's Saturday and Sunday at the Accra Mall, and those events will be live on Joy 99.7 FM. So,
that's
Charlie,
great.
Robert Pires, just think about it.
Tune in at 1:10 p.m.
Robert Pires won. He was part of the Invincibles Arsenal.
Yes,
he was part of that France team that won the World Cup. You know what I'm talking about? The France team that won Euros.
There's a lot to talk about.
Just a lot to talk about. So just make it. It's 1:10 p.m. locker room, and at least I lifted the spirits a bit. It's going down again, but we'll try and work through this guy. You know, that's it.
You've tried. The corporate jam is also tonight. So maybe Robert will join us.
Robert will do some small.
Was it the coupe dance?
Yes.
Thanks, George, for joining us this morning. And George Addy Jr. brought us the Joy Sports Center. We're going to take this important